I think I know what they're going to do in the Kenobi TV show, and I'm going to show you. So in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, we kind of have a little bit of leaks and things like that. I'm not going to go over that, but I do think I know what they're going to do with the story in the Kenobi show. We know Dave Filoni, and we know that he likes to bring in live action stories and kind of weave it all together from his animated series, right? So there's this situation with Kanan where he's facing the temple guards and they have this back and forth. I think this is where Filoni's going to go with the Kenobi show. And yes, I know that Filoni is not directing it, but he does have creative control over kind of the larger story arc. And so I'm just going to kind of walk through this with you guys and see if you kind of jive with me on this theory.
I wondered when you would return.
A temple guard? I've come for knowledge. I need to know how to defeat Vader and his Inquisitors.
Try to fight, and you will fail. The rebellion will be destroyed.
All right, this is really key here, because I think this is going to kind of be what evolves for Obi-Wan Kenobi, in that he's going to realize he can't be like the old Jedi Order, which was more warriors than protector monks, right? That's kind of what the Jedi Order originally was kind of the people that were protecting others in the galaxy, making sure those who needed help and protection were protected. They kind of fell away from their original role and got made into more like a warrior with the Clone Wars, which was Palpatine's whole big plan. The Inquisitor or Temple Guard right here is actually calling that out, saying, hey, if you continue to fight, you're just going to lose. And so I think what Kenobi's going to realize is he has to change the way he approaches being a Jedi. He can't be the Jedi he was in Clone Wars. He has to be more of the protector. Let's kind of go on with this theory.
You will die, and your apprentice will become a servant of evil.
What are you talking about?
The dark side. It pulls at him. It calls to him. Eventually, he will be consumed by it. Stand aside. The boy must be eliminated before he embraces the darkness.
I won't let that happen.
Okay, this is what I think is going to happen with Kenobi, is that he's going to realize everyone is coming after Luke. They're trying to turn him to the dark side. Vader is going to eventually find out that he has a son and try to make him an apprentice. And so his reaction is very much like Kanan. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm stepping in. Here's that warrior Jedi again, right? Instead of the protector. Instead of kind of just following the will of the Force. He's going to have that first visceral reaction to what's going on, and he's going to want to just protect and fight as a warrior. Watch what happens right here with Kanan and the Temple Guard as they go through this fight and what realization he comes to, because I think it's the exact same one that Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to come to in the show.
Is this the limit of your knowledge?
I learned enough.
I think not. You will never be strong enough to protect your pupil, and you will perish for your failure.
Okay, did you hear that? You will never be strong enough to protect your pupil, and you will perish. You will die. I think Obi-Wan's going to realize this. I think he's going to realize, like, hey, the way I'm doing things, I'm just going to die. But you know what? Yoda gave me this training to know how to become one with the Force. And so he starts realizing the path that the Force is laying out for him. Hey, he's not a warrior. He's a protector. He has to trust in the Force. And once he does that, and fully communicates with the Force like he should, he'll eventually become one with the Force, right? Be one with the Force and the Force is with me. And eventually he becomes a Force ghost. I think this is the higher calling that Obi-Wan's going to realize that he has in serving his purpose of protecting Luke and allowing the Force to guide him. So watch as Kanan realizes this as well.
Even now, the servants of the dark side come for your apprentice. You cannot fight forever.
You're right. I can't protect Ezra forever. Not even from himself. All I can do is what I've done. Train him the best I could.
By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Kanan Jarrus.
That scene right there is it, guys. This is a scene I think that's going to eventually happen with Kenobi in his heart, and what he's going to realize is that, you know what, you're right. I can't protect Luke forever. I have to trust in the will of the Force and trust that my training that I will give him will be enough. Because that's something that he didn't necessarily believe that he did with Anakin. He says, I have failed you. So I think this is kind of going to be the ebb and flow and the character development that we'll see from being Obi-Wan Kenobi to being old Ben, this wise old hermit that lives out in the sand dunes of Tatooine. That's kind of the storyline I think we're going to follow. I think we're going to see early on in the series that Obi-Wan's going to be very much a fighter, and he will even fight Inquisitors, maybe even kill one. It'll draw the attention of Darth Vader, and then he'll come to this realization that, hey, I have to change from being the warrior Jedi and change to what the Force is wanting the Jedi to originally be. That's what my thoughts are, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I think this is going to be really cool if this does happen, the TV series. So we'll find out. I'm super stoked for the Kenobi series. Guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. When in doubt, blow it up, baby.